All right, it's off-season time. Lost to the Niners in the NFC Championship game. Got to keep building this team. So what I'm going to do in this before we start preseason games, this one's going to be the free agency recap. Maybe go over last year's rookies for all teams, kind of see who the top players are at each position now. Um, then do the draft, and then do all the off-season stuff. So review the draft, and then do the yearly progression tool with the mod that I'm running. So, I guess first things first, let's go over who we signed. So, Jordan Davis was on in free agency, and normally I don't like spending this kind of money, but here's the thing, Taylor Moton retired. So, we kind of planned for that with the first pick we had last year was taking Caden Green, mentor him to kind of get him to be Taylor Moton's replacement. Um, we definitely lose a little bit of experience there. Hopefully, we won't lose much on the field, but that created some cap space to be able to go after someone like Jordan Davis, which I think would be great because we struggled in the run. Now, Jordan Davis is probably just going to be more of a just a nose tackle in 3-4, because I do like Derek Brown and my other defensive tackle that was a rookie last year, Aaron Graves in the nickel packages. But if definitely Jordan Davis could be someone I move into the nickel packages with DB. Should should I see like some teams running on us? Now, here's what I did with Merrick. Um, when I ran the Stats Matter tool, which basically is a mod, and it's a tool that regresses or increases each player's ability based on their stats. Now, Merrick dropped a little bit, and he was like accounting like about 22 million against the cap. And had I cut him, I would save 16 million. So I figured as long as if I cut him and can re-sign him in free agency, then um, all would be good. I don't know why it says interest here zero. Like they were all fucking green before. Anyway, um, I don't know. There's a tool that kind of gets their interest changing up, and they usually one of their top interests is being a starter. So he's obviously a starter. But anyhow, I cut him to save some cap, re-signed him. He agreed to stay with us. That gave me some more cap room. And I was fine if we didn't keep him, but I pretty much just gave him the best offer while still saving us cap space. So it's kind of a win-win for both of us. As far as around the league, yeah, McDuffie goes to the Titans. This old guy goes to the Pats. Tyreek Hill goes to the Raiders. Let's see who else kind of. So Bucks get a starting center. Zay Flowers left the Ravens to join the Giants. Zach Charbonnet did not resign with the Seahawks, so we'll be seeing him. I was tempted a little bit, but I can't pay a guy that much. I like big running power backs that like the truck and break tackles. Which, by the way, Jonathan Brooks, man, he's good. Here's how tempted I was. I almost wanted to sign Quinnen Williams as well, but we drafted a couple guys last year at defensive tackle, so I think we did well. I'll go over like kind of just have to review this here. Godwin goes to the Pats. Trayvon Walker leaves the Jags, joins the Jets. Kayvon Thibodeau basically goes to the Giants' rival in the Commanders. Zaven Collins couldn't re-sign him. He joins the Raiders. Oh, Ed Oliver was the other one I was thinking about, a defensive tackle, but yeah, I kind of have to. I already spent a lot of money on DT, so I was tempted to do more just because I get tired of watching teams run on us. I'm just scanning to see if anything stands out. We did cut Bobby Brown. Looks like he joined the Jets. Stephon Diggs, man, goes to the Bucks. Isaiah Simmons, we did not re-sign him. Looks like he joins the Cowboys. Mac Jones goes to the Jets. Traylon Burks was he never even saw the field, which is fine. I wanted our younger guys to play. Okay, that covers the top 100. All right, let's go over our rosters. Okay, so we do have some new superstars on our team. I don't think we have any new X Factors, just Devin Lloyd and DB. But Bryce Young did, with the progression tool, he had great stats as far as passing numbers, passing touchdowns, but it did not increase his overall. So I think a lot of that is just like literally the morale and whatever that TMP stands for. But he's now a superstar. Drew Aller, I think same thing. He's right around 70. You know, I am working on him little by little in training. However, the training XP for this is down because of the mods that I use. There are mods that basically don't allow any training, but this one allows you to do it. And I figured, okay, let me focus a little bit on some players that I want to see succeed. Just give them some training, but don't have it break the game to where I'm doubling up on their progression. I do plan to draft Lenore Sellers in this draft as well, just because I like quarterbacks. We're going to be a quarterback factory. Jonathan Brooks, man, he's going to be our starter. He looks basically like what we wanted when we drafted him. So, dude, the guy had like more broken tackles than anyone, and he didn't even play the whole season because the first half we had Hubbard, or maybe even more than the first half. But Chuba, he's on the trading block, and I don't know what it is about Madden. You know, I guess in real life, to me, he's a backup. I don't regret us paying for him. I was actually vouching that we did, because basically what you were paying for was a leader in the locker room at a time when we needed them, when nobody wanted to play for our team, and he was doing everything. But talent-wise, he's a backup. Let's just be real. We could love him to death, and we'll love it when the backup's in the game. But in Madden, I don't know, man. It just things pick up when I put somebody else in there. Like Zamir White, I had signed him in free agency. He looked better than Chuba. ETN looked better than Chuba. This guy just came off our practice squad. I'm not going to cut practice squad players until the preseason. But I definitely have a couple guys on my draft board at running back. And two of them might be on the trade block, but I guess we'll see how it goes. All right, receiver. Oh, T-Mac. Actually, we did get an X Factor. So he's now an X Factor. I think Coker's still a star. Yeah. I hope XL is a star. Nope. I don't think he was either. Practice squad guy. Varian Brown. He's just normal. And I'm sure Jayman Horn Jr. is normal as well. Okay. I only have one guy on my draft board at receiver. And I'm pretty darn certain that we're going to be able to get him, because he's a mid-round guy. I'll show you later. I'll share it later. But, you know, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I like to carry 6. Probably don't even need that many. But, you know, this Walker guy is going to be gone. Smith, Rice, they're going to be gone. Unless, you know, I can't get that guy, but I can't imagine why I wouldn't be able to. Mitchell Evans was having a great year. He is still he earned the star rating. He had a dev trade increase during the season. but he did get injured. And then those Sanders and Delp, I mean, they look completely capable. I like the potential of Delp because of his speed. I do have literally one tight end in the seventh round. I can't imagine why I won't be able to trade down a couple times and get him. So that's probably going to be these three guys, and then the rookie Rashid Walker. I think he increased his overall did increase a little bit. Hold on, who else increased? So okay, I think Jonathan Brooks did a little bit, and yeah, definitely T Mac. I should have taken a snapshot of it, but because I forget this was a couple nights ago. But I did think he did increase a little bit. Um, right now we only have two tackles on the roster. I wouldn't mind adding that via the draft. I do have a few guys on the draft board, but I'm completely fine going to next season with Walker and Caden Green, and then just drafting a backup. Let's see. At guard, we have Damian Lewis. Icky is back, and I'm pretty sure because this is going to be Dialou's last year on his contract with us, he's on the trade block, and I'm completely fine with going into with Icky and Robert Hunt. Robert Hunt did decrease a little bit in his overall, but like I said, we started planning for this last year. Jake Slaughter, I think he increased a little bit. Really, really did well, taking over Cade May's position. This is going to be for Caden Green, man. He was a second round pick, but he was our first pick in last year's draft. So hopefully he shows up. Scorton is now a superstar. Always now a superstar. DB was an X factor. We got Jordan Davis. So Aaron Graves is now a superstar. He and Domani Jackson almost on our team almost got defensive rookie of the year, but they lost to Peter Woods of the Bengals. These two guys, depth. Like I was thinking, okay, I'll go into the season with 4 defensive tackles, which was Brown, Graves, Jackson, Corleone. But Jordan Davis was right there. I'm like, dude, we gotta improve this run defense. So we're spending money to do it. All right, Sam, who did we lose? Oh, basically, let me go back to D tackle. So we cut Bobby Brown to third. Turk Wharton's cut, and I think was that it? I think that was it. Because I think we had Brown, Graves, Jackson, Corley, and those two guys, which was 6. Yeah. So we're gonna be down to 5 now. Zaven Collins, like I showed in the free agency, he's no longer with us. We got this guy practice squad player. So these two guys, I've got a lot of guys. I've got a lot of linebackers on my draft board. I'll talk about the draft board a little bit, but just to touch on it here, I'm gonna try to trade down because there's a lot of guys late in the draft that I'd like to see and bring into camp, and literally just start planning for the future because they need to challenge Trevin Wallace to start. And right now, who do I have? I got Lawson to challenge him. So first and foremost, they need to challenge to start, and then we need to start planning for the future when Devin Lloyd's no longer with us, because we're gonna, it's a cap game, man. We only have so much cap, so I can't imagine that I'm hoping to not have to re-sign Devin Lloyd. I'm hoping to find someone who can replace Devin Lloyd, replace Devin Wallace. So yeah, there's a lot of guys. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, if I include first round, 7, 8 first round guys. Like there's a lot of guys on my draft board to come in and basically start Um, challenging to start, challenging to back up, challenging to back up here. I mean, we need linebackers. Last draft, I used a late pick on Deontay Lawson. We signed Devin Lloyd off of free agency, which was good, but it's time to start stocking the shelves at linebacker. Cornerback. Um, I kind of felt this draft would be kind of weak on cornerbacks, but at least the type that I like. I'm glad that we got Damani Jackson. He's doing really well. We re-signed Mike Jackson, and the other re-sign was Icky. Well, of course, I forgot to mention that, but obviously he's on the roster and he's going to be our starter at left guard. But I think J.C. Horn regressed a little bit, and Mike Jackson increased a little bit because J.C. Horn was in the 90s. But I think we got a good starting three there, and Smith, Wade, and Thornton. I'm fine. I usually 5 to 6 guys is what I like to carry there. I'm fine with these 5. So I don't have any guys on my draft board at cornerback just because there's so many linebackers, safeties. Which let's go there, safety. So we got Merrick back at a cheaper rate. Rod Moore we saw drafted last year. This guy's a practice squad guy. I look for speed, acceleration, change of direction, and if I can get it, size at safety. So with Merrick and Ransom starting, and only Rod Moore to back him up, I need to bring in some guys. So right now, and I'll share this here in a bit. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys at safety I'm looking at on the draft board. But they're not till mid and late round guys. So I do have something I'm still debating on whether or not I want to do. I might go through the draft, see who falls to us, who we can get. I'm not really in love with the mid round guys. I don't mind using late round draft picks, but I don't have a 7th round pick right now. So I'm looking at going to try to find a way to pick up some guys or pick up some picks, so we can bring in some guys into the off season, into the facility, the preseason, and then if not, there's something else I'm thinking about doing, and that would be sacrificing a future draft pick for a guy by the name of Harold Perkins Jr., who I was not able to draft in the last draft, who's a will linebacker, but so fast, so quick. I kind of want him as the backup strong safety, but we'll see. We'll see who we can get. I mean, it almost makes me not want to spend a mid-round pick on a safety just because I want to get that guy, but I want to see who falls to us and go from there. Kicker, we got our kicker. We got we got 2 punters. I don't know, man. I'm thinking I'm probably gonna start Bale in the preseason. I want to see if that 10 less in accuracy really affects him, because I was not very pleased with the power of Eckley. We ran with it all year. I think there was 2 to 3 times where he kind of pinned the teams deep, like deep within the 5-yard line. He wasn't bad, but pretty much like if Bale can do that and he can kick it further, I'm glad I kept him on the practice squad, because there's definitely going to be a competition here. All right, let's go to the league. I never did this in my prior rebuilds, but I think it'd be kind of cool to look at who this year's top players are, and then like scroll down to see who the top rookies are, or 1-year guys right now. So you got Drake May, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Dak Prescott, Caleb Williams. Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Goff, Jordan. Okay. Bryce Young's getting up there. Hold on. So Bryce Young has a +9 because of his things. Let's look at who should we look at? Let's look at Caleb Williams. +3. So I honestly don't know what those one's morale. I guess they just like the couch GM. All right, so I'm looking for experience 1. Oh shit. Okay, I'm telling you, dude. So he's truly a 70. Fernando Mendoza, 74. Okay. Ty Simpson. So basically, Aller is right there with Ty Simpson now. Garrett Nussmeier. All right, I think we've gone far enough. All right. Running back. Gibbs, Robinson, Cook, Taylor, McCaffrey, Walker, Kyron Williams. All right, so who are the best rookies? Or 1 year. So Jeremiah Love, 87. There's Ashton Genty. I'm just comparing these two. So we got to go down this far? Damn. Another Notre Dame guy. Alright. Does anyone care about fullbacks? No, there's only 4 of them in the league. Chase, Neighbors, Smith, Puka, T-Mac. Jordan Tyson, 83 overall. So far is the best that come out of last year's draft. Carnell Tate. Makai Lemon. Ian Strong. KC Concepcion. I didn't draft the kid, man. Oh, it's all that fucking morale and shit. 76 +7 TMP. What the hell is TMP? Total morale points? And the MOR I thought was morale. Yeah. Okay, whatever. Tight end. You got McBride. How the hell did this guy surpass Bowers? I mean, I've heard he's good. I guess so. If you say so, man. Loveland, okay. Loveland's getting up there. Tyler Warren. What's his break tackle and trucking? It should be high, man. I don't know what? Oh, dude, why you gotta fucking do him like that, man? That's fucking ridiculous. Max Clare. So the Rams basically have the best wide receiver rookie, best tight end rookie. Kenyon Sadiq. By the way, he was shorted on that speed rating. He just did the combine and I think he had the best tight ends 40 of all time. Eli Stowers. That speed matches a little bit more. Justin Jolie. Oscar Delp is up there with his morale. Tanner Koziol. I think I said his name right. Joe Rutt. Dude, that fro, man. That fro. Alright, left tackle. You got Slater, Wirfs, Dawkins, Paris Johnson, Elada. Alright, let's start looking at rookies. Former rookies. Caleb Lomu. Okay. Isaiah World. Caleb Tiernan. Oh man, he must have been a fucking steal. Look at that salary. Compared to World and Lomu. Oops. Guard. Nelson, Smith, Tooney, Delu. I mean, might as well trade him now while we have someone who can start for us. He has value. 1 year left on his contract. Sierraville. Armaj Reed Adams. Oh, that guy's going to be a beast in the NFL. I can just tell. With the Cardinals. Pregnon. Sontes. Alright. Center. Oh, it's got to be fucking Schlatter, man. Slaughter's on there. But you got Humphrey, Linderbaum, McCoy. Oh shit, Connor Lew. Connor Lew, man. The Chargers. Parker Brailsford. There we go. There's our guy. Who else? Bryce Foster. Okay. Right guard. Our guy's what, like a 73 overall? Jaden Robert. Oh, so he's the best rookie. Ernest Green. Walker Parks. So was he really? Well, I mean, there might have been guys that were moved around to different positions. Yeah. But overall, you got Quinn Miners. Quinn Miners. Wisconsin Whitewater. Dude, I've never heard of this guy. Alright, right tackle. I think our guy's like a 72, I think. So you got Sewell, Wright, Alt, Membu, Brown, Tom, okay. There we go, Spencer Fano. So basically Cardinals got two guys, huh? I can't remember the other guy, but Blake Miller. So he's an 80 here. But he's got, oh, okay, so he's like a 76. All right. Well, he was one of the ones that I was training during the season, so I'm glad that you got Caden Proctor, Moaga, Dunker. Okay, it's kind of cool to see how well these rookies did in the past year. All right, left edge, Hutchinson, Bosa, who made our rookie in the NFC Championship well, he made Moton look bad, and then he fucking pancaked fucking Caden Green on a play. But I don't know if he got a sack on our rookie. I think he did. Yeah, I think he got 2 on Moton and 1 on Caden Green. Max Crosby. Gordon's getting up there. David Bailey. Look at that. How much is he getting boosted? Just 2, huh? Man, these other teams, they just don't like building the morale, huh, in that building. Keldrick Falk. LT Overton. Danny Dennis Sutton. TJ Parker. Oh man, there's some fucking Zion Young. Dude. I guess they're in the 70s. Okay, no big deal. Parsons, Garrett, of course, Benito, Daniil Hunter, and you got Owe. Good to see. Romelio High. Oh yeah, I remember he got a major boost after the draft. Ruben Bain, Cassius Howell. R. Mason Thomas. DJ fucking Johnson, bro. Okay, if you say so. DB leads all defensive tackles, man. Best defensive tackle in the league. How much morale is he getting? 2. Okay. Still fucking better than these guys. And now now I'm gonna fucking put him in there with an up and coming youngster in Aaron Graves. And then Davis. I better see some fucking run stopping. There's Peter Woods, man. Damn. I can't remember when he went. I know he went in the first, didn't he? Shit, did I don't even maybe no, I don't even think I had a chance to fucking draft him. There we go, Jordan Davis. And Aaron Graves. Look at that. I don't think we did that bad. So if he won the award but didn't get defense, it must have been just NFC Defensive Rookie of the Year. Caleb Banks. He had a good year too. Alright, let's go to Sam. Of course you got Chanel. Logan Kopp. He's gonna pull his badge on you. J. Cole. I don't know why this kid's getting freaking hype, man. I've watched some film of it. I'm not that impressed. Gabe Yakas. Okay, we're down to the low 70s here. Mike. Roquan Smith. Devin Lloyd. Fred Warner. Arvell Reese. CJ Allen. Anthony Hill. Dude, the Rams got some rookies, bro. I think this guy was testing at the combine as an edge rusher. I drafted this kid in an old rebuild, man. He was fun to watch sometimes. All right, Will, this is where we're going to see Sonny Styles somewhere. Oh, I see him on the list down there, 79. Zach Bond. Sonny Styles, 79 for the Giants. So yeah, he went number 5 overall. And that actually might happen in real life. Torian York. Okay. So he's at Will. He's the one I want to see. It's just I have to start thinking about bringing in guys that I really want to see, and might mean like a change of position or something. and using future draft collateral, because if I'm restocking the team, may not really need that many draft picks. I'd rather have see guys on the field, and he would be an experiment. So he would be the backup strong safety, because like I said, I have guys on my draft board, but I'm just not. I'm more. This one just keeps calling me. He was in the last draft, but I didn't justify taking pick. I'm glad with our picks, but he's intriguing to be that big nickel type backup strong safety that sees the field with us a lot. He's got size for a safety. To me, not a linebacker. In a 3-4, definitely not in a 3-4. Maybe in a 4-3 for sure. But I mean, look at that speed, acceleration, change of direction, agility. Man, I'm tempted. I'm definitely tempted. I mean, and I was kind of looking at the Colts roster, and they don't need Chuba unless they want him as a backup. They have a really good offensive line, so Delu, like what they need is a quarterback. And I know we're gonna have three quarterbacks, but like it's really hard to trade Bryce right now. Even though I don't personally like him, we it's like he took us to the NFC Championship. He threw for the most passing yards in the league last year for me. So I'm fine with if we can afford it, and we'll look at it. Bryce could be a trade target if we can't fit him in the salary cap. But that's why I've been making some of these moves to save salary cap space. That's why getting rid of Delu this year, getting something in return, so that if there's someone else we can't resign, we hopefully have a draft pick that can replace that guy that we're not going to be able to afford. So some of these hard moves are going to be to see if we can't fit Bryce in the salary cap and keep him while we develop Drew Allar, Lenore Sellers, and maybe when they're coming out of their rookie contract. So maybe that's what I'm going to try to do is just sign Bryce to a. I don't know if the game's going to let me, but try to sign him to like a 3-year deal and or 4-year deal. Get him to where we trade him in 3 years. Um, to get something in return for him with a year left on his contract, and then pay these guys who've been sitting and waiting for a few years with long-term short contracts. I mean, shoot, I don't even know if I'll play this franchise that long. I'm gonna hope to, but I'm pretty sure that after the draft, I'm gonna start a new rebuild with the new rookies that we're gonna be drafting here after April. So I've got a couple months to play some years. Who knows? Maybe just trade him. Say fuck it, let's fucking trade him. Let's trade Bryce and see what Lenore Sellers does for us. But we'll get to see him in the preseason. That'll start helping making some decisions. All right, cornerback Christian Gonzalez, Patrick Surtain, McDuffie, who was a free agent from the Chiefs, went to the Titans. So they got themselves a dude. Look at that salary though, man. Damn. Oh man. Oh, damn. Raiders got a dude, man. And what looks like probably was he a second round pick somewhere around there with that salary? Damn, bro. They got a dude. They got a guy there. Good for them. Good for him, man. That's a good. Is that the best rookie? Hey, we should do that. We should look at that. JC, Mike Jack, Tamati Jackson, second best rookie. So his tag is future starter. He wasn't award winner, so that must have been what Aaron Graves won was NFC Defensive Rookie of the Year. It's Mansour Delane. Colton Hood, Malik Muhammad, Oli Javon McCoy. Okay, let's go. Got Jesse Bates getting old there, man. Caleb Downs, 84. And then Rod Moore? Damn, bro. What's his morale, though? Like 2? So then who's after that? Oh, I lost where I was. Okay, down here. Okay, then the rookies come in. Bud Clark. And he was a practice squad guy. Dude, is that the only free safety? Was Caleb Downs and Rod Moore? Yeah. Alright. Yeah, Kyle Hamilton. Brian Branch. Nick Emanuori. Dylan Thieneman. There we go. Kilgore. McNeil Warren. Victor Payne. Terry Moore. Okay. Kickers. Zavada. Punters. Ryan Eckley. Okay. Brett Thorson. Long snappers. Oh, I did sign a long snapper guy just because they're cheap, and apparently I need someone on the fucking there. You know what? Let me look at something. I'll look at that later. I was gonna look at the what's needed. So let's go back to this real quick. Let's see who is the highest rated rookie in the league, or was a rookie in the league. It's probably gonna be Avion Terrell. There we go. Yep, Avion Terrell. Good for them, man. Out of Clemson. That morale is fucking 99, bro. An award winner. So, he didn't win Defensive Rookie of the Year. He lost it to Peter Woods. Where would it say what award it was that he won? Pro Bowl appearance. Does that count? Is that what it is? DB of the year. Okay. Cool. Damn, bro. Damn. I don't like the Raiders, man, but like they kind of just it's a good move. Rams did well. Okay, let's do so. Let's see. This is yeah. So here's my draft board. All right, so these are the guys I kind of see like I would be willing to use the first round pick. I don't know, you know, who. Oh, I have Cole on there twice. Duh. I'd kind of be interested to see if they fall. Sammy Brown, Dylan Stewart. I think his name is Chris Cole, Carter Smith. Um, but I'm not really feeling like I need to use a first round pick. I need more mid to late round picks because I have starters at tackle. I could use a guy, but I have like, so when I go to like, let's say linebacker, so I kind of color coded them here. So all the orange ones are going to be guys who can challenge at linebacker. All these three guys down here, this guy here, all right, and so and these here to the these are the picks that I have, pick 29. So I'm definitely be interested in picking up some draft picks here. Like I wouldn't mind just stocking up on linebacker, safety. The ones and greens are guys that I kind of like stand out that really only have like one dude I would be interested in. So like a wide receiver, Nick Harbor, tight end, and Lucky, and QB Sellers. These are just guys I kind of personally like. But so we got blue and safety and orange, light orange, and at linebacker, and then light blue at running back. So um, I don't necessarily need running back as much as I don't need to bring in a lot of guys because you have Jonathan Brooks, Trevor Etienne, Chuba Hubbard, and then it's not too hard to find like a fourth guy in free agency or the draft. But like I really like Fletcher out of Miami. I think this draft is kind of like isn't really doing him a solid right now, but I'm gonna take advantage of it. I have some guys there like if these guys weren't to be there, maybe some other options. Uh, don't necessarily need to restock on the offensive line, but I'm gonna need another tackle, a third one, could kind of be like a swing tackle. Um, but then again, I could use if I needed to, I could put Slaughter at tackle, move Cade Mays to starting center if that was something I needed to do. I've got right now four guards, looking to trade one. I really only need three going into the season, but I don't know. So it's kind of like a toss up between, and do I want to just keep in bringing in linebackers? Like this could be the linebacker draft to basically fortify the linebacker position for at least the long term, but maybe even short term as well. So guys like Vila Muasa, Glasker, Rojas, Roberts, have them come in to just say, hey, and give it the off season, the preseason to say, you guys prove your case, and Wallace, it's time to step up, man, because someone's coming for your job. And the more guys I have going into the preseason, the more opportunity I have to find that starter. So that's kind of what I had. I had more players, and then I kind of just narrowed it down. So some guys might stand out to me that aren't on here, but I kind of wanted just to clean it up and really focus on linebacker and a few of the guys that I really want to see on this team, like Sellers, Nick Harbor, um, this lucky kid. And I don't really need him, but like he's fast. So I've got a fast guy, but never. It doesn't hurt to bring in more, to see who can be that dude. Just bring in competition. So something I don't really think about is like who needs to start for me, but I can think about that now because I don't really think of it in those terms. Like feel like we have our starters. So just scanning, like I don't. There is no starters, and that's not a bad thing. It's not exciting to get Rookie of the Year awards. So like me, but see, I don't even know what these guys are rated. For all I know, these two guys who are first round projections might only be like a little bit better than Vila Musa or Glasker, any of these guys. So, and if I'm not in love with any of them, like I don't know, like I don't, if dude, if I had to pick one guy to follow, I would say Stewart out of the first round guys here, or Seaton. Seaton's, I like the idea of Seaton because he's big and he's a pass protector, and I like my pass protector tackles. Um, but I don't feel like I need them right now. Don't mind the competition, but don't need them. So we're just restocking. All right, I think we covered everything I wanted to kind of go over, just for funsies. So we did the our free agency recap. Who did I cut? Kind of went over who we cut, which was Bobby Brown. There was a lot of guys we just didn't re-sign. But I guess we'll see if they're still in free agency, and if I'm looking to fill any positions to bring into camp. All right. Should I save it? I'll save it. I don't know if I did it. I don't think I did anything, but let's do a save. Hold on a second. Should we go over? Did we go over the mock draft? All right. So they have, and this, but see, this is before free agency ends. So this one's a weird pick to me because they need a quarterback. And you got Julian Sand, Arch Manning, Dylan Stewart. That's the guy's name. I think yeah, this guy's in this real life draft. So I think so you got Jordan Seaton there to the sets or Jets. Yeah, I don't think I don't know. We'll see, man. I ain't looking at. They have us as getting a fullback, man. The fuck. But see, it's kind of realistic because real life media doesn't know shit about our team either. I guess that's a good sign when Madden's fucking projecting you to take a fullback in the first round. Oh man, here we go. Hold on, let's go. Okay, so Viking Justin Jefferson calling out his quarterback room. Christian Gonzalez calling about out his defensive line. So Joe Burrow's calling out his offensive line. All these guys. Ooh, was Julius? Oh man, this is good. So the mock draft does not have him. The Saints taking a quarterback. Let's roll. All right, we're gonna give the first
to the NFL
10 guys,
draft.
5 guys their due. Watch them either get booed or celebrated. All right, we got the Saints. Colin Simmons, edge rusher, and they're getting booed. Looks like he's got a face scan. Or edited. Yeah, that's definitely not a... Okay. I like the mods that create the face scans, man. That kind of brings some realism to it. Jeremiah Smith, dude. They need a quarterback, and they take... In the quarterback deep class... Another face scan guy. I'm calling it face scan. I don't know what it's called, or AI edited or mod edited. Mod face. How about that? Face mod. Jets took Ty Simpson last year. They have 3 picks in the first round. Hold on. You know what we could do? So quarterback, so they have Tyler Shuck and no one else. So they feel comfortable with him. You know, to be honest, I would too, man. I do in real life too, man. The kids did way better than I was hoping he would ever do. Steelers. Okay, they have Daniel Jones. I guess they feel fine with him. Jets, we saw that Ty Simpson was at 70 overall. Yeah, and they have Mac Jones. Oh, they signed Mac Jones. Then you have the Rams. Tanner fucking McGee? McKee? I don't even... Oh, damn, bro. So... So the Rams are thankful as hell that the Steelers did not take a quarterback. And they're booing it? Oh, probably because, you know, they have Ty Simpson and they just signed... I'm already forgetting his name. And he's got a face scan. Face mod. That's a pretty good face mod, too. Damn, bro. At least according to the picture. Did Ty Simpson have one, too? Bro, that face mod guy, he fucking, like... made him a model and shit. Alright. Dude, the Rams literally get... Arch fucking Manning. It's gotta be. Yep. With a face mod. Oh, dude, I think the Steelers are stupid. The Steelers are stupid, man. I mean, you got a good player, but... Who do you have? You have Daniel Jones and who else? Mac Jones. That's the other one that the Rams signed. Or, no, the Jets signed. So the Jets drafted Ty Simpson last year, signed Mac Jones, and just drafted Julian Sand instead of Arch Manning. And the Steelers literally have Daniel Jones, Taylon Green. Okay, they drafted him last year, but he's only 63 overall. Did we play him in the regular season or the preseason? I think it was preseason. He did not look good. You just let Arch Manning go to the Rams, who desperately needed a quarterback. I wonder if the AI plays with each other. I wonder if they allow each other to balance each other out. Dylan Stewart gets booed. What's up with these fans, man? That looks like a face mod. Who? Who was that? Okay. I wasn't really looking at defensive tackles, so. Jaden Jackson. That almost looks like a fake. That doesn't look like a standard. Maybe I'm wrong. Alright. Texans. Leonard Moore. Oh, that was a good pick. That looks like a face mod, doesn't it? Alright, two more. Cam Franklin. Edge. Yeah, I wasn't really looking at edge, guys. We have Scorton, Owe, Princely, Patrick Payton, I think, was the rookie we got last year. We have signed a guy off of free agency, Guillote, I think his name, Guillotine. I like edge guys, but I had a couple, but I'm like, nah. Let's focus on other ones. All right, that covers the top 10. So if I bring my draft board over here, Sammy Brown, see, Dylan Stewart's gone. Cole, okay, so one of those guys is gone. I'm fully expecting maybe just to see what kind of trade offers we can get so I can pick up some late picks and just go down and just go with the board. Um, yeah, let's do it. All right, Luke Reynolds to the Titans. Formby, Eagles, Brown, Nate Frazier, Pons. Ryan Williams goes to the Browns, who also I think need a quarterback. Brandon Baker, Carter Smith. So Carter Smith's off the board. Sammy Brown's off the board. Chris Cole's off the board. Kip Lewis, Terrence Carter. So does that mean Seaton? Seaton's still sitting for me? Uh-oh. Would that be 2 years in a row where our first pick is a fucking offensive tackle? Hold on, before I want to see some. Dude, they need a fucking quarterback. So Anthony Richardson goes to the Cardinals. See, here's the thing, man. I think he's ranked 87. Why is this all out of order? Like, there's all these guys here. Yeah. Okay. So Dante Moore, Marcel Reed, Mateer, Mayava, Chambliss. There's another face mod guy, Sam Levitt. I'm thinking he's going to be there for me in the second round. Because not a lot of, I mean, all these teams, bro. So how many guys do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ranked in front of him. How many teams can we find that are going to need a quarterback? Just to make sure. All right. Oops. Let's start with the Bears. Okay, don't need a quarterback. Damn it. Damn it. Alright, don't need a quarterback. Damn it! Sorry, I keep fucking this up. Don't need one. Ooh, maybe? But he's labeled to QB of the future. So I'm going to say no. Browns need one. So there's one. He's labeled franchise QB. It's not. I don't think it's going to happen. I'm going to say 2. 3. 4. 5. They just got one. They have one. They have one now. They just passed on one. Maybe. 6. 7. Oh yeah, there's a lot of teams that need quarterbacks. What if we do this? What if I take Seaton and then kind of just see how the draft goes. If I need to, maybe I could use future draft picks to trade up, but yeah. Yeah, let's do that, dude. I don't know, man. Like I think when you're looking at elite, elite. I mean, bro. And his strength isn't elite, but he was second and third in reps. I mean, come on, bro. Pass protector tackles who with size, 21 years old. You know, I mean, maybe he could even start in front of Caden Green. And I need at least a third tackle. Fuck it. I say I go with it. I really want Sellers though, but I don't, you know, it's like it's I'll get him. I'll get him, don't worry. Even if I have to trade a fucking next year's first if he doesn't fall to me. All right, shows good vision for incoming threats and pass protection, stands ground when dealing with power moves, quick hands, feet, blah blah blah. Ranked 49th, we got him at 29. Hidden dev trait. Okay, man. Yeah, we're good. You're a Panther, bro. You're a Panther building an offensive line. All right, so none of these guys need a quarterback. Bolden, P.J. Williams. And who did they pick? I hate how it does that. Free safety Ricardo Jones out of Clemson. Okay. So I'm not scared about the top four guys. Maybe Seahawks and Dolphins and Jags. But maybe they don't really value them right now. Hold on. Oh, okay. Cam Coleman to go with. Okay, that isn't that another Texas dude? Damn, damn, bro. The Rams are gonna be feisty. So one of the teams that I thought could need a quarterback took a tight end, Tre'Davious Green. So I shouldn't have been scared then. I know I said I wasn't scared of the first four, but I think I probably should have been a little bit. And they don't take a QB either. What about the Dolphins? Okay, they pass a quarterback. So there's all these quarterbacks falling, bro. And I really only care about one. Like the rest are, I mean, maybe Mayava, but it's the sellers. It's all about sellers, bro. It's yeah. It's the trucking. It's the running, juking people. That's what it is, man. It's the breaking the sacks. Okay, so there goes Trotter. So one, two, three. This would be the fourth potential quarterback, and they take Hubbard, who was on my board as a safety. Who's the next one? Maybe the No, Vikings would be the next one. And I'm assuming that the Falcons are fine with Penix, Graver. Because here's the other thing too, like, oh, dude, how Dante Moore is not taking it is beyond me. So you got, well, yeah, because they're basically, I think they're just swallowing up players in the top 30. You still have Dante Moore there. So how is he not gone yet? So he's going to be the next one to go, is my guess. Then probably Reed and Tier, Mayava, Chambliss. Yeah, dude. So I'm really not scared. I'm almost wondering, should I just, how about this? Let's get to these 46, 47, 48, and then I'll fast speed it through. I'm trying to make sure I don't pick something wrong here. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Here's what's funny, bro. Dude, I think Dante Moore is going to be better than Penix. There goes another quarterback. That's a lot to move up, bro. I think Mayama's going to be better than what they have now. And the Cardinals have what? They let go of Murray last year. Who was their quarterback? Oh, they had Jacoby Brissett. So right now they have Anthony Richardson. I think if we get these through these next two, we're good. And I, if I had to guess, I don't think they're going to take a quarterback here. Who do they have to pick from? Reed, Mateer, Chambliss. Yeah, dude, I think we're good. And then there's Levitt too. Who am I gonna think they pick? Reed, Mateer, Chambliss. I'm gonna say Chambliss if they take one. Oh, they go running back. Okay. Wow. I think we're golden, man. Let's just see. Yeah. Let's just skip ahead. I see. Okay, I'm surprised after seeing Dante Moore, Mayava go, and the Cardinals not take a quarterback. I mean, I'd be shocked if the Browns don't, and if they did, you have Reed, Mateer, Chambliss. I mean, let's watch it unfold. Okay, so Chambliss goes to the Browns. Mateer goes to the Colts. Oh fuck, I forgot about them. They need a fucking quarterback, and I'm not seeing Sellers there. Oh bro. Beautiful spiral on all his passes. Okay, gets rid of the ball at first sign of pressure. Does well to avoid sacks for throwing the ball away. See, he's probably like a third round pick. He does have some elite physical traits, and damn, he's looking pretty damn good on all the measurables. But my guess is he's not rated that highly because he's ranked in the 80s, at least on the board. Sellers is a fucking Panther baby. I'm gonna challenge Drew Allar, my other favorite quarterback, as backup. You got the pocket passer, and then you got the fucking playmaker at quarterback, and then you have Bryce. Oh, he's ranked 204th. That's probably why he was still there and fallen. Excels when throwing on the move, shows good velocity. Hey man, I don't give a shit. And he's got a hidden dev trait. I'm cool with it, man. Sellers is a fucking Panther. That's gonna be fun. I think. All right, let's just see how this round ends up. We'll take a look at our. Let's bring the draft board over here. All right, so all these guys are gone. This guy is gone. These two guys are gone. I'm not that familiar with this Google spreadsheet thing. Okay. So basically, these are my third round targets because this went to Sellers. So and I'm not that in love with them. Don't feel like I really need them. So we'll see if like one falls. I definitely like Schuler more than Harris at strong safety, but again, if I had to pick one of these, to be honest with you, I would probably pick the Mike because yeah, just the longer I've thought about it, I'm just not really that in love with these guys, and I'm I would hate to give up a draft pick in the future for Harold Perkins, but I've been regretting not taking him. And if they need a draft pick in like Chuba to be a backup running back, bro, when if I get to stock up, we'll see, but let's see how it falls. All right, let's just see who they pick here to close out the second round. like that name, Murad Umarov, as a guard, man. Martel Height. Okay, so we're picking 76, dude. Okay, I'm liking this draft so far. Seaton falls to me. Sellers, I get in the second round. The next guys I'm looking at, I'm pretty damn sure Harbor's going to be there for me in the fourth round where I'm picking 110. Let's roll. All right, you got. Oh, Schuler goes off the board. Okay, so 76. Do I start trading down or do I take a mic? Six three, 235. I mean, dude, I know we've got guys coming, but I also think I could start trading down at the next pick. I have a feel if I trade down from this, I miss out on him, and he may not even be the best one, but I wouldn't mind adding him to the party, because then I could focus on either trade downs or just stocking up with late round picks to basically just yeah. So yeah, because I think if he's and I just think he looks cool, man. Especially if he's got the like Troy Polamalu hair. He's a field general. I don't know how much. So yeah, I basically have. So he's the one guy in like third or fourth round here, and the rest are all like fifth to seventh round. So if there's one of these guys is gonna fucking succeed, I think it's gonna be him. And I think we need inside backer help so bad for now and in the future. If we're not gonna re-sign Devin Lloyd because we're paying someone like Bryce Young, I think I should just run with it. Yeah, because I the only word I'm not even that worried right now because I mean I have receivers anyways, bro. I mean it'd be nice. It'd be nice, but I'll feel better about it if I get him, and then if I can get Harbor or something later. All right, let's go. I'm hoping he's like more of like a first round guy. That's the hope. Where's Dan Morgan, man? Come on, bro. Oh, is he gonna have the hair? I hope he has the hair. High level instincts, rarely misses tackles, shows great range of pursuit, ranked 134. Hidden dev trait. Dude, I have this feeling, man. All right. Vilya Muasa, you are a Panther, sir. Okay. Oh, Cardinals take a fucking quarterback finally. Look at that, bro. They fucking skipped one to get a running back in the second round and then pick up Marcel Reed anyways. That's kind of cool. I don't know why. I'm excited for that for them right now. That's fucking cool. Who's still left at Levitt? Oh, okay. So basically, oh yeah. So like they kind of got picked apart there in the last round, huh? Oh, hey, dude. I don't know. I want to be a quarterback factory, but I think we've got our material already on hand. Let's see here. So next pick we have is 110. I'm pretty darn sure, dude. Fucking what's his face will be there. Let's see if we can start picking up some extra picks here. Fourth round in 201. Well, this one's just like what? You move down 3 spots, pick up a seventh rounder, and a next year's seventh rounder. Yeah, I'll do that. Let's roll with it. That seems like a better deal than any of these fucking things. All right. I did have Nap on my board at one point. I was like, I'd rather focus on other things. And he was more of an agile guy. I like power guys on the inside. Even though Slaughter is a pass protector, but he just became so good. All right. What kind of picks could we get here? I'm just looking for extra picks for this year. Uh, Nothing good, man. I say we take the dude. I say we take him. Let's just let's just let's just do it now. 6'5", 235, bro. Needs some work. Exceptional body control and size. Fights for every single inch as a runner. No issues climbing the ladder to make catches. Avoids big hits. Excels at creating yards after the catch. Won't get flagged much. But fast and it's a size speed thing with with Harbor, man. I've I mean I would like this to be a later pick, but right now the next guys on my draft board. I mean I picked the tackle. I mean the guys these are just guys I want to bring in like basically camp bodies. These are all camp bodies. I mean even a halfback is going to be like well with Chuba it's going to be RB4, maybe RB3. You know, so yeah, these are just camp bodies, man. So yeah, let's get the Harbor. Who knows, dude? What if he could be like wide receiver two? It's just it's hard to pass him up, and it's also hard to say let's go get him started because you like Coker, I like XL. Um, Not a lot of people do, but I think he could still be good. You know, then and you have Barry and Brown who I drafted last year for speed, and but you know basically I don't know. I'm good with that, but when you're 6'5", 235 pounds, man, with speed, some would probably say, "Why did you take him sooner?" Because, dude, like, what's he gonna be? Wide receiver four, but I'm gonna take him right here. Let's go, Steelers. Commanders, Eagles, I'm sorry, man. You can't have him. He's a fucking Panther. Sellers is happy. Sellers is ecstatic. Canales is happy. Nick Harbor's happy. His family's happy. 89, and we got him at 96. Okay, elite top end speed, drops easy catches. That's gonna suck. Tends to struggle with contested catches. God damn it, bro. Hidden dev trait though. Okay, hopefully that shit can get sorted out or something. I don't know. I get excited for you guys now, but if you guys don't catch balls, you're sitting on the fucking bench, or just returning kicks. I don't know. I never pay attention to this shit. Nick Harbor's a fucking Panther. All right, fourth round. Next guys on my board are fifth round guys. Sixth round guys. Okay, Ashton Craig was on my board. He's off the fucking. Sam Levitt goes to the Texans. Josiah Thompson was on my board. Okay. So, basically. Ah, fuck, I never saw this guy go, but I guess we can look. So, basically, this is. Everyone left on my board. All these guys are gone now. Let's look at them. Yeah, I guess that La Lulu guy is gone. See, this is why I start thinking they start to fall. The receivers just start to fall. So for all I knew, or no, I could have waited for Harbor, but I'm glad that I didn't. Oh, look at Princey's brother. Cheeks. Really, I mean, should I seek out a trade? So 110. I'm looking for a team with a lot of fucking late draft picks. A lot of late draft picks. Well, let me make some phone calls. Hey, you guys have zero camp room. You want me to take some of those picks off your hands? Should I? Should I look at something up here? What if we do... Oh man. So we go down 23 spots, pick up 2 7-round picks, which is fine by me. Awesome. Okay. Okay, Seattle. I'll let you play. Okay. I think I might be done with trades for now. Let me go look at my board. So here, Trade Center. Okay. So right now, oh god damn it. So I've got 125, 133, 140, 164. Oh, no, that was mine. 197, 205, 209. Okay. So I can do, and we are, okay, so we already used, so this is the one I just traded. Oh, I traded this one and I got 96. Plus one of these. I can't remember which one. Okay. So we're right here. So I could go, let's just say, backer, running back, and then safety. Okay. Yeah. Let's go with so running back, and then safeties and tight ends. Let's just speed it up. Is that good? Is that good? Just see who falls. Kind of test it out. Now who knows? I mean, didn't I pick up? Oh shit! So I have an extra seventh next year. Maybe I could. I mean, literally, it's just they're just camp bodies, and I like late round picks, but I could probably pick it up with either the Damian Lewis trade, pick up some draft picks next year, which I may not even need, man. Am I even gonna need this shit? I mean, it's hard to predict the future, but I'm more of a now guy. I want now, and some of these guys, who knows? Eh. What if two people progress at the same position? I only really need one to trade. I don't know. But that option's always on the table too. Let's say I go with backer, halfback, safety, tight end, safety. I'll check it out. I'll check it out. Okay, next guy on my board, or first guy on my board. So we got Glasker and Rojas and Roberts. Glasker, 163, 176, 173. So let's go with Glasker. Pretty good measurables. I like his size, 6'5", 240. I mean, he may be more of an edge rusher type that I'm looking to maybe play Mike or Will. He doesn't seem that fast, but could bring him in. See, maybe he gets beat out by the Vila Manasa guy or anyone else I bring in. But who knows? Maybe he could be like another Sam type of guy who actually in our defense ends up rushing the passer in some sets. Something to think about. So I like his size. I like his name. Decent measurables. Let's just go with the draft board. Oh, that'd be cool if the helmets on the desk there were actually Panthers helmets. That dorky white guy in the back. B plus, ranked 67th in true value. Got him at 125. Plays with good football IQ and recognition. Willing tackler that rarely misses. Slow linebacker in today's. Okay, kind of. But maybe he's a fast edge. And a hidden dev. He is 23 though, but that suit is fire. Oh, F an injury. Sometimes I forget to look up these injuries ratings. Whatever. I get too excited. I don't like getting too deep into it. Sometimes I overthink it. Look at the Bucks. Avery Johnson quarterback. Is there any other quarterbacks here? Where did Sam Levitt end up going? Oh, he went to Texans. Okay, I knew. I thought I saw that somewhere. Avery Johnson. I don't know what that kid did. Something about that kid kind of gives me the creeps, the icks. I don't know. All right. Let's just skip ahead. See who falls. Gilman, Jordan, Bush Jr. Okay, Bryson Washington. Pick 133, then 144. I'm tempted. Nah, bro. I have enough picks, right? I have enough picks. So we got. So Glasher's gone. So let's see. Backer, running back, running back. 1, 2, and then 3 of these. Okay, I'm good with that. So basically that means that. So it comes down to Roberts versus Rojas. 6'2", 235, 6'3", 236. Good measurables. Ben Roberts, 23 years old. Tony Rojas. Ooh, he's got a lot of elites in there. Good zone coverage. Eh. Damn it. Doesn't give me. But this guy, so I already know this guy's a round 2 to 3 talent. Let's go with him, man. I was leaning his way anyways. Tony Rojas out of Penn State. 6'2", 203. You're a Panther. It's like I pause and just flap my lips to see if I need to think of anything else until I just say, fuck it, go. Hey, sometimes that pause has helped me out. I think of things. Like the whole Harold Perkins Jr., it's got me thinking. Ranked 73, I got him at 133. Great speed to cover and track down tackles. High football IQ, displays solid awareness in zone and coverage in zone. Hidden dev trait. Damn, bro. I'm the best couch GM there is. Tony Rojas, man. We're going to have some fucking competition at backer this year. Trevin Wallace, bro. You better get your shit ready. All right, now we're looking at a couple backers. Or, sorry, running backs. Okay, skip ahead. Next user. All right. Yeah. I don't really need more picks. Look, those receivers are still there, man. Cheeks. That'd be funny if that was Brad Hoover's kid. I'm gonna look it up now. Josh Hoover, football quarterback. I don't think so. Alex Hoover's his dad's name. Okay, it's not Brad Hoover's son. That would have been cool. It would have made me feel bad that I wasn't drafting him. Where was I? So I was looking at running backs. All right, Darius Taylor, I picked up, and I think Madden 25's Panthers rebuild, and the kid was pretty damn good. But he's a receiving back. I like my power backs. I definitely like Fletcher Jr. over Martin. I mean, I think Fletcher Jr., the fact that he's still, in the 5th round is a steal for real life and Madden, because look at the talent level 3 to 4. And you got CJ Baxter, who's an elusive back, but actually a bit heavier than Fletcher Jr. I'm thinking I take Fletcher Jr. and the next guy is Baxter. This guy's smaller. So honestly, I think I go with Fletcher Jr. I think he's the bigger name. It's hard to pick though. Break tackle A. I think that's what I just needed to see. Let's go. So I've got. All right, rank 96. I got him at 140. Shows soft hands out of backfield. Displayed ability to stay up and drag tacklers. Not afraid of contact. No hidden dev trait though. Pretty damn good ratings. Okay, next pick is we'll pick 164 on my draft board here. So I'm hoping. So now I got. Okay, let's run with it. So far, a good draft, I think. I mean, there was just so many guys. I wish I could take them all. I mean, okay, who am I sad that I missed out on? Now, before I do that, am I sad? I mean, I couldn't get these guys. They were gone. I'm definitely happy I got Seaton though. Hubbard would have been nice, but that's a high pick. I'm not sad about Trotter because I got Villanueva. Like I kind of saw them the same. I am happy I got Sellers, and like I wasn't in love with these safeties. Happy we got Harbor, but I know we didn't really need a receiver. It's just he's gonna be a project to me. If he ends up to be the next Megatron, dude, fine. But and these guys are projects, and I'm not happy or not sad I missed out on Roberts because I picked the two guys I was a little bit more in love with, I guess you could say. Fletcher over Baxter and Martin. I'm intrigued by Baxter. That's why was thinking halfback, halfback. Then I got three of these guys, which would be cool. Okay. So we're hoping that Baxter can fall to me at 164. And I have an extra seventh next year. It's too. I can't move up that high, and I don't want to because I'm trying to save a pick for Harold Perkins Jr. So yeah, let's just go with it. Okay. And yeah, there's always more drafts in the future too. Plus, I think I'm looking pretty good. I just like to bring in picks, man. I like all the players. Okay, and then yeah, after the draft, we're gonna kind of review it, and then we're gonna do our progression tool to see who stood out in the off season. Let's roll. Okay, I don't see anyone on this list. Oh, so Baxter's gone. Well, this guy's small. And this guy's small. Who's next on my board? Let's look at. Oh, Baugh's there. Do I need a guard? I don't really need one. Robert Hunt's probably this is gonna be his last year, and I only have one other dude to compete with him right now. So if I could always get one next year, but if I start the process now, I can get Trevin Baugh, who's not a tackle. This guy's a guard or a center. Hold on. Ugh. Dude, it's all fucking next year, man. Because the next guy are just safeties. Tight end. So okay, yeah. So Robert Hunt's last year. He's going to complete the whole year. He's under contract next year. So basically, if I bring in a guard now, he and our rookie from last year can start competing on who's going to be our next right guard. And I might even be able to bring in like a guard next year in the draft class. So, I like the competition. I like the depth. I would have liked CJ Baxter, but hey, dude, can't win them all. I like this kid's size. I like that. I used to like tall guys, but I like tall guys on the outside, and I like little short, stubby, fat dudes on the inside. I don't know why. I think it's a leverage thing for the inside guys, and he's ranked 59th overall. Anchors well when defending power moves. High ceiling as a run blocker. Powerful run blocker. Hidden dev trait. Trevin Baugh. Another Gamecock. 3 Gamecocks. This draft. Oh, dude, I almost want to save it. All right. Okay. So no more picks in the 6th round, right? So then all that's left right now. So we got a guard. I mean, we got a. I mean, one could argue that the guard would have been the more educated decision than another running back. Because Fletcher makes 4 running backs, not including the practice squad guy. This guy would have made 5. I mean, yeah, I'd trade. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. I don't even know if anyone's going to want Chuba. Um, so I would have liked it, but you could argue that this is the better decision to start planning for the future because right now we don't know who our right guard is going to be next year after the next draft because it's not going to be Robert Hunt. But we could easily say we know who's going to be the running back the next year, and it's Jonathan Brooks. Um, Heck, it could be even Fletcher. So yeah, one could argue that's probably the better pick. So maybe Madden did us a favor there. All right, I just have them in order of like what they were ranked. So strong safety, tight end, free safety, Sam, and then if one of them's not there, I could always maybe start trading down. But let's roll. Uh, yeah. All right, so we have, let's see, strong safety, free safety, tight end. So tight end is 228, and he's fast, bro. Good traits, decent size. So 198 versus, well, I think I have, yeah, 228. So strong safety is the next one I have, and then you have free safety, 232, and then Sam. I have a guy who's like in the 300s, so like his size, day 3 pick. Okay, let's go with strong safety. But they have a talent of undrafted? The fuck? What the fuck you talking about undrafted, bro? I mean, I knew he was a late round pick, but how do you... I mean, I'm taking the guy, but like, what is wrong with him? Look at this, man. Look at this. At the fucking combine, he was first in everything for strong safeties. Y'all crazy. So wait, let me guess. So actually, this is probably a really great fucking pick because I'm guessing, even though I don't know all the intricacies, I know some. Could this mean that his physical is just off the charts, but his awareness is low, or maybe coverage skills? I don't know, man. But that's why I'm taking him, and that's why I wanted these late round draft picks. See who fucking hits, who doesn't. Jelani McDonald. Oh, lacks discipline. Struggles to find the ball. I mean, dude, you're a 7th round pick, man. Oh no, 5th round pick? Is this a 5th round? Pick 5 or 7th round? Oh, this is 7th round. Yeah. I'm just looking at pick 5 Carolina. Okay. Yeah, and then tight end, and then free safety, and then Sam or whatnot. So they have him as undrafted, bro. Undrafted. Oh, he looks like Nick Harbor. It's Nick Harbor's brother. C plus, ranked 225. Okay, not a burner, but decent speed. Needs more time to fill. It's lack power. I mean, bro, its speed looks fine to fucking me. Not a burner. Whatever, dudes. Okay, now I'm. Hold on. Let's look at our draft board. So okay, tight end is the next one. He's ranked 228, and he's ranked high. Okay. Then you got Sam, who might even be an undrafted free agent. But he's, dude. Oh my God. I mean, I know I saw these when I was scouting, but like I'm just being reminded at the insanity. And another one, dude. I mean, come on, bro. Come on, bro. This is how you find the fucking gems, man. So that's 3 guys right there, and I've got 2 picks left. I say, okay, this is taking longer than I wanted, but I say, let's see. I don't want to. I could offer Chuba up to one of these teams, see if they'll take it, but I also think Chuba's worth more than a 7th round pick. I mean, even if it's a sixth, a fifth. So, here's what I'm gonna do. Wait, what am I trying to do? I'm trying to do, yeah. So the Commanders are picking next. If I could pick up one extra pick, I can get all the rest on my board. I mean, assuming they fall. Let's just see if they do it. Let's see if they do it. So I want your last pick here, guys. I want your last pick. Would you take this 7th round pick? Hmm? Would you take that one? That's not fair though, is it? No, that's not fair. Would you take it? Because if they accepted it, I would. I think I'm being ridiculous. So would you take a 6th, next year's 6th, to give me one extra pick here in this draft? A 6 for this pick. Awesome. Let's roll. Let's do it. Let's start. Let's just take the rest of the players on my board. So so let's say tight end. Because I don't. The reason why is I don't want that Hicks guy. He's ranked in the 300s, but I don't want a chance that he doesn't get drafted, and I don't even get a chance to sign him as an undrafted rookie. So he was 228, and the free safety is 232, and there's another safety in front of him. So let's do that. Let's go tight end. Oh, dude, yeah. Tight end, Lawson Lucky, draft player. Oh man, so I missed out on CJ Baxter, but I got a guard. And then the only other ones is like, let's say the one fucking Mike linebacker I didn't pick ends up being better than any of the ones I fucking picked. And okay, fine, you know, good on you. At least I tried. How about that? Ranked 55, and I got him at 198, and they had him ranked at 228. Reliable pass catcher, good speed for tight end, trucks and secure. Oh, dude. And it hit in dev trade. Alright, so now. Dude, these are the fucking gems, bro. So I mean, you know, one of them could potentially be gone, but I don't think so because the next one's what 232, and I'm picking 205. That's within the 30 pick range. That's a tough one. Oh, okay, good. There we go. And I'm, dude, it's fucking over. It's over, bro. It's over because this guy is 316. 6'1", so he's not as big as I like, but he's not far off. And dude, he's elite across the board almost, man. You're a Panther, bro. Dude, this progression tool year is gonna be fucking insane. Insane, bro. And you know what? Okay. Well, we'll look at before I see if about Harold Perkins. It's just something's itching at me, man. I want that fucker as a strong safety. Concerns about his speed, soft tackler, lacks awareness. Okay, of course that's gonna suck, but you know, hey, we're all hyped. We're hyped. We're in the hype stages right now. We're excited. Swear to God. Okay, good. He's there. Of course he is, dude. He's in 300s, man. All right, I got the guys, bro. Look at that. Look, bro. Damn. Does it say he lacks? Doesn't say anything about his penalties, does it? Okay. C.J. Hicks out of Ohio State, 6'3" and 243. Sam linebacker. Dude, there's going to be competition, bro. Talent. Oh, day 3 talent. Okay, I was like, shit, another undrafted guy? Hmm. Dude, this might be even better than last year's draft. Ranked 140, I got him at 209. Possesses good speed for a linebacker. Average recognition leads to won't scare linemen with his power moves. But a hidden dev trait. 23 years old. Good zone coverage. That's good. Okay, man. That concludes it for us. Oh, already getting trade offers for Bryce, Hubbard, D-Lou. Let's do the quick save here. So that was before the draft. This one's right after the draft. All right. Did anything change? Did people throw a hissy fit because of who was drafted? All right. Um, I'm not gonna be taking offers right now, man. I ain't gonna happen. I can't look at free agency yet. Let's look at draft recap. Okay. 73. I was hoping he was mid 70s to high 70s, but and then Sellers is 67, so he's definitely low. 70. Oh, dude. So here's where the mic starts. All right. So 70, 72, 72, 70. But you know, I mean, you never know, dude. This guy could end up being better. Nick Harbor's a 71 with 99 speed, man. Glasker, Rojas, Fletcher Jr., 73. That's pretty damn good. So McDonald, this was the one that was like first at everything. He's 67 overall. And I'm thinking it's probably for this awareness. Look at that awareness, man. Is that fixable? I think it's fixable. This guy might be the next fucking Ed Reed, man. Speed 84. 190. Look at that. Look at that, bro. Oh, dude, he's got better change of direction. All right, let's go to NFL. Who's the top guys? Jeremiah Smith, Leonard Moore. Okay. Nate Frazier. Sammy Brown. Damn. Oh, and he joins the Bucks too. To pair with Arvell Reese. Okay. Cam Coleman, dude, 78 to go with Arch Manning. That's a. I've heard he's a really good receiver too. Oh, there's that Nap kid, bro. But he's an agile guard. Plus, yeah, whatever. Ryan Wingo. Julian Sand. Okay, so he's better quarterback. Well, at least on the ratings. Hubbard, Bolden, Jones, Perrick. There's Schuler. Oh, okay. You know, I was leading him, but like, like I said, I just wasn't in love. We were picking what, around the 70s? Eh, whatever. That's the guy I didn't know who it was. Holy shit. Dude, that guy's a good edge for the late third round pick. Did the Steelers end up getting a quarterback? Hold on, let's go Steelers. Come on, let's look at you Steelers. They did not. Uh-oh, quarterback battle in Minnesota. I'm just looking for quarterbacks. Chambliss. Is he gonna be this? I think he's gonna be the starter, bro. 67. You know what? Hold on. Yeah, let's do this. Let's go to. So Patriots, Raiders. Oh, dude. Poor Mendoza, man. It's like, man, dude, he fucking got drafted. Let him play. He was number one overall. Arch Manning comes in to be the starter for the Rams. Hold on, I should probably scan to see if there's Tyler Shuck, only quarterback in New Orleans. Seahawks did not opt for a quarterback. Steelers, neither did the Steelers. The Texans did. They felt they needed a backup. Oh, oh, it ain't even a battle, bro. It's not even a battle. It's over. Yep. I think the Shador Sanders and Dylan Gabriel projects have ended, bro. I think it's I think it's time to hand it off to Chambliss. And I'm excited for him. Dude, doesn't this guy kind of give you the heebie-jeebies? He does not look like he would be 6'3". Well, I think it's Anthony Richards' time in Arizona because it doesn't look like Marcel Reed's going to beat him out, at least right now. Oh, Colts went with Mateer. Okay. So what that would have been like a third round, fourth round pick? I like Riley Leonard, man. He's another guy I wouldn't mind on my team. All right, all these motherfuckers are gonna have a mid off, bro. They're gonna have a fucking mid off in Miami. Yeah, I mean, I would play Dante Moore, but that's just me. Dude, didn't Diego Pavia measure in at 5'6", or was that a joke meme that I saw? They measured him at 5'10", and this game has him at 6 foot. What the fuck y'all talking about? I would change it, but it doesn't look like he's gonna see the field. I mean, really? You could have. I highly recommend you guys change your name. Julian Sand, bro. Comes in and is just gonna beat out Mac Jones and Ty Simpson. Look, there's another quarterback fucking factory right there. Just build them up and trade them. All right. How does this look for us? Look, the morale's already helping, bro. They come into the building, they see the couch GM doing his thing. Okay, so he's down there, but we'll get him coached up. Harbor coming in, gonna challenge XL, baby. Gamecock versus Gamecock. That's that's some cock on cock crime. Oh, oh, really? Oh, really, bro? Really? You think you? Okay. I'm gonna go and look at jersey numbers and shit later. Try to match them up. Oh, Jordan Seaton, bro. 73. Oh, look at Ba coming in and saying, "Fuck you, Roberts." He wants a battle, bro. Okay, so Caden Green is the starting right tackle, and right now Seaton is gonna sit like Caden Green did his rookie year. But hey, Seaton's right there. He's gonna be on the bench wanting to play. So if either one of you fuckers on the edge want to fuck up, Patrick Payton. Oh, dude, it's gonna be six. So Hicks has more speed, more athletic. Bringing some competition. Lawson, who actually looked pretty decent, man, in the preseason, like he would show up. So look at that, dude. Like Rojas is rated higher than my third round pick. You know, whatever. Though usually the hope is hold the phone. Okay, I see you. I see you, Teo and McDonald. I don't. There's something about that kid, man. This kid, McDonald. I don't know. I may still want to look into. It's just Harold Perkins, bro. It's Harold Perkins. I just there's something about him too. All right. So we kind of went over that stuff. I mean, I guess we can kind of just glance. Like, what do you think he's worth? Okay. You know, you all can fuck off. What do you think he's worth? Eh. Why would I do that, man? I would really have to like Jordan James to want that to happen. Eh. You guys are gonna have to sharpen those pencils, cause it ain't cutting it, bro. Oh, look at this hidden gem, future star, bust, #1 pick, Colin Simmons, defensive end. Okay. Well, let's see. Justin Jefferson wanted to get a QB. They got one. I don't know what the Patriots did there. I don't know what they did there. No, he was not a number one pick. All right, so I think that covers that. So the only question is going to be, so basically we'll advance. And then before I run the progression tool, oh fuck. Oh, they're going to double up. That's why. Okay. So this is where I have to run the progression tool. But before I do that, let's go look at, let's see if these trade offers are getting any spicier. That one isn't. To say, oh, okay, this is the new one. Nate Landman. Garrett Wilson? No, I have receivers, man. You all can fuck off. He's one of the best rookie receivers last year. But I don't need a receiver. I don't really need anything. I need. That's interesting. I mean, just because it's Marvin Harrison Jr. That's all. Bro, they're coming at Chuba hard, man. They're like, we'll give you a 66 overall player for him. Actually, fuck, I almost fucked up. I almost forgot. I need to do something. I need to do something. Free agents, bro. Okay. I don't know. This guy. I'm looking for rookie free agents that are highly rated. Maybe I could bring in a guy or two there. I mean, let me go look at our roster though. Alright, so let's look at quarterbacks. See how many spots I'm looking to that are worthy of contention. So our top three. I could have up to 3 spots in contention. So let me go look at. All right, so young guys. Let's start. So we got Rakestraw. He could be a dude, a guy. He's a little on the smaller side. But let's bring him in anyway. Let's start with this guy. We've got 39.7 million in cap space. This is just a camp body, signed to active. I mean, I don't mind rooting for a small little dude if he pops out on film. So I used to only like I used to be a size snob. So we'll get some Zion Tracy in here for camp body to compete. And I didn't really see anybody else. Well, at least as far as young guys go. If I look at top 100, I mean, we don't really need. I think I was thinking Tiger before, but then Seaton fell to us. Okay, so now it comes down to. All right, so we have 72 out of 75 available. Okay. So I need to cut 20 would be 52. Maybe bring on okay, one. Okay, so I need to find 20 players that aren't going to make this team just to get an idea. So there's going to be one here. Two, three, four. Two, three, four. Okay, four. Five here. Six, seven, eight. 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15. So I need to find another 5. probably be like him. Maybe him. I mean, shit. Well, I mean, we could save some on practice squad too. Okay, so if I'm looking at Harold Perkins, what am I looking at in reality? Do any of these guys... So he's definitely practice squad. Okay, so then... And I want to see... See, I don't want to see these guys, yeah. So let's go look at... One more. Alright, so... They really do need a quarterback. That's a really weak spot, but I'm not going to trade Bryce Young just yet. He's a winner for us right now. They could probably use a backup, a better backup to Jonathan Taylor, if I'm being real. I don't have any receivers I want to trade. Now guard, they're pretty set across the board. Maybe they could use Guillote to go in as an edge. He would immediately be their third best edge rusher. At least as far as overall rating. So basically, yeah, you'd have those two starters and he'd be the third one. So that's an option. Guillote. I'm not looking to trade any of my guys right now. And if I go, okay, so let me save this here. Do I have this saved? I want to make sure I'm not forgetting a step. Preseason, okay. So we're gonna do, because here's the funny thing, I don't even think they would have the cap room. He's a $24 million hit. He's a 9. 16. So maybe a Guillote? 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 Galote? Let's see. He would immediately be their third rusher. Because mine, well, technically he's my third rusher, but I wouldn't do that to Princely. Now, I don't think they're going to go for this. I don't think they're going to do it. Because Harold Perkins is a star rating. But let's just see what kind of... If they did, then, I mean, I guess we're cool. All right, not even close. So they would probably take a second. See, part of me wants to trade before I do the progression tool, because what if he bumps up 13 or 10 or even 5 points? And if I look at my who we're looking at in 2028, I mean, it's hard to tell. I haven't really scouted that much. I'm just started a preliminary list. Oh man, I don't know. I mean, it's the edge that makes me like almost want to give a second round pick. So, are we seriously thinking, would we trade Bryce this year? Probably not. Damian Lewis, yes, and he'd probably get me a third. Probably can give me a second, but to be fair, give me a third. You're probably looking at Chuba with like a day 3 pick. Let's just say Damian Lewis gives me a fourth round pick. I'm missing a second round pick. And a lot of first round guys that I would want, I'm thinking we're not going to be picking in that area anyway. So technically, my first is a second, my second's a third, and so on. That's the thing, dude. The time is like to decide is now, because I could trade for him, give him a second round pick, and I almost think it's worth it, man. Because that's going to be another player on the field. It's not. It's a little bit more than just depth. This is a guy who actually contributes. You saw how many times Isaiah Simmons was on the field. Here's another option. Do I give him Traven Merrick? So I think how many years is he under contract? I mean, I'm not leaning this way. Okay, so and you know what? I need Merrick out there. This is a Super Bowl run. These guys are depth. I mean, if they end up beating him out in the preseason, then by all means. I mean, to a certain degree. But I'm thinking we go for it, and I miss out on a second round pick, and I can always pick up some draft picks later. All right, here's another thing. Let's look at this. So who do I feel like we're gonna need to replace next year? That we don't already have people in place for. I'm not finding one yet. We've got depth here. So I'm already working on a replacement for Devin Lloyd. Now we might find so there might be a corner need, but Djax is already there. I've signed some guys, so that could be one. We might need to replace Mike Jackson, who this guy is. So basically, you're needing to replace the third cornerback. So that could be legitimate. A corner would be the target next year. And the board that I have going, like the first round guy that I at least put on the list, we're talking top 5 pick. So that doesn't it's probably not going to make sense. And I don't even think I've looked at the rest of it. I was just looking at first round guys. So free safety. So he's going to be someone to replace, but I'm already working on that with these two guys. Or this guy could move to free safety. I think I should do it, man. I think I should give them the second round pick. And then if I'm only, yeah, because I've got players I could trade later. I say I do it, man. I say I scratch the itch, and if I regret it, then I'll learn my lesson. And let's just see if they'd be willing to give me. Well, what pick was I picking? 57. Okay, and this is 50, so that ain't gonna happen. Or is it? No. What am I fucking? I'm getting tired. Just to keep it interesting, let's do fifth. It ain't gonna happen, right? No, it's not gonna happen. Fuck, closer than I thought. So then they wouldn't go. So what if they? Well, how would a 6th round pick look? Barely more. Okay. Well, would they give me a 7th? Probably not. What if we take this off? No. Okay. Would you give me a 4th and a 5th? I give you a 2nd. You give me Will Perkins. Oh, damn, that's fucking close. So basically, yeah, I'm moving down 2 rounds, picking up an extra second, which I like my day 3 picks. Get Harold Perkins. You get a 2nd round pick. Oh, damn, that's so fucking close. Oh. Oh. Okay, we're getting closer. I think it's going to happen. I think it's going to happen, bro. It's happening. It's happening. And I think we should do it. Because this is a guy who I could put on the field. Now, if it works out well, it's a guy who's on the field, who's already a better backup strong safety. And then the guy that I drafted as strong safety, he could be more of a free safety anyway, as far as we know. So I've got three guys to start competing to free safety, and the only one I'm really projecting position I'm really projecting to need to address next year is corner to replace an aging Mike Jackson and depth there as well. I say we do it, man. It's a 2nd round pick, but we're basically moving down 2 rounds and picking up a 7th. And then I could, yeah, dude, fuck it. Just fuck it. You only live once, right? Oh. All right, so, no, okay, I'm doing it. Official, baby. All right, he's a fucking Panther. Let's see here. Dude, I'm gonna be excited to see that. If it fucking doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. I'm a little excited. That's been bugging me. Ooh, okay. No, he's still gonna be a backup. I ain't fucking doing that shit to ransom. But look at that, bro. Zone, run support. I mean, they're all kind of like evened out. Better speed, acceleration. Dude, I think this move could be a difference maker. And second round pick, we get it this year. Plus, we get a fourth back. So it's not the end of the world. We just lose out a little bit on that extra just power of a second round pick versus a fourth. And but in reality, I think I mean, we're looking pretty good. So with that said, let's get this saved. Um, how the fuck is this guy already fucking injured? What will we do next? Or what can I do to trigger a save here? How about this? Let's do this and decline offer. Okay, it's saving. Okay, good. Okay, now we're gonna do. Oh, you know what we should do? Uh, I'll worry about that later. All right, so I'm gonna back out. I'm gonna open this up, the progression tool. We're gonna see in real time the whole off season come to a fast little end result as far as progression goes. Which one of my backers is gonna step up? We're gonna run this one. We're gonna balance the rosters after it, and then we're gonna do a little, let's see, free agency lottery for the rest of the teams, training camp signings for the rest of the teams, and jersey number fix. Okay. So we're gonna continue the progression. We've ran it before. Let's see, man. Let's see who knocks it out of the park. Who are my big boys? Across the league, R.J. Harvey goes up by 10. Ellis Robinson, a rookie, goes up by 9. Malachi Moore, 9. I'm not seeing any Panthers yet. Peter Woods, bro, up by 7. Leonard Moore, a rookie, up by 7. Mayava, holy shit, goes up by 7. That fucking job's that competition is Jover, bro. It's Jover. Okay, dude, I'm not seeing any Panthers, man. We didn't get any that knocked it out of the park here. 5 is the highest one. So who's that? Bryce Young with the 5. Which is going to cost us more money. Tony Rojas steps up to the plate. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Wallace. Nick scored. Jake Slaughter. Another one. T-Mac. Jordan Davis. Ryan Fitzgerald. Okay. Teo Johnson. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Merrick. Ike Larson? Rasheed Walker? Damani Jackson some more? Aaron Graves some more? Princely? Mitchell Evans? Lawson Lucky? Jordan Seaton with 2. JT Sanders with 2. Jelani McDonald with 2. Mike Jackson, Jonathan Brooks, Gilote, Caden Green, Corleone, Cam Jackson. Okay, so who did not? Ba, Glasker, Fletcher Jr., Nick Harbor, CJ Hicks. Okay. Well, here's the thing, man. I spent a third round pick on this kid out of fucking Notre Dame. And Tony Rojas is making him look silly right now. I mean, this is probably the worst off-season progression I've ever seen for our team. We've always had like one that was closer to 10, but you know, not every off. We can't win every off-season, man. I'm still excited for it all. Who are the most improved quarterbacks? Jaden Mayava, Arch Manning with 6, bro. Dante Moore. Uh-oh, Penix. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So Mendoza, bro, he's not really seeing the field, man. But dude, this is good. This is good. All right, let's go back to tools. Let's go balance rosters. Oh, really? Only 3 of them? Okay. What team is that? I can't even see. Is that Jets in white or something? I don't want them signing players for us. Marshawn Lattimore goes back to the Saints, bro. I'm pretty sure he was at the Saints to begin with, right? I clicked it. I don't know if it needs time to do its thing. I just clicked it again. I've never seen this thing crash on me. Hopefully it doesn't start. And last one. Make sure nobody's picking retired numbers. Okay, so that'll cover it. It saves automatically. Back out of this. So what did we want to see? So other teams first. Was it the Vikings? That quarterback. That it's over, man. Cardinals. Oh, okay, they got one. That's right. Brown. Oh, we didn't see Chambliss fucking increase any. Oh, it was the Falcons. Never mind. I was thinking Cardinals. Falcons. That's where, okay, it's more of a competition. So you got QB of the future and Michael Penix. Dante Moore is 6 years younger. I mean, I don't know why the Raiders started Murray over Mendoza, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Falcons start Penix over Dante Moore, because you still got the Raiders over here. He's QB of the future as well. You got the Rams, who just, they found their dude. And Jets, what happened with the Jets? Yeah, so they found their dude. And Panthers, we got Bryce Young at 85 overall now. Oh, they all fucking, everyone lost their like little morale fucking things. Oh man, I'm kind of bummed that really it was. I mean, I'm not bummed that we found one dude, but a little bummed that we didn't find more. Oh, Teo Johnson bumped up a little bit. Okay. I'm gonna be interested to see that, man. I mean, I really like this kid, but he just doesn't have it yet. So I think that'll cover it for now. I'll be playing some preseason football here soon. I just need to take a personal break. I think I've already saved it, so let's go ahead and see what this is all about. Because sometimes I get into these and I'm not ready to answer any questions or anything, so.
Some turmoil threatens their roster in the early season. A challenge has been made for a top spot on the depth chart. Competition breeds success, but coaches will decide how far the competition goes.
All right, who is it? Is it Merrick? I really believe I can handle being the top halfback on his team. Me too. I ain't gonna tell you that though. What do you think? I don't know. Like, what's the best answer here? We'll talk after preseason. Start preseason strong. How about? Ooh, I don't know. Well, it's definitely not. You're not ready. Start preseason strong. We'll talk after preseason. Yeah, let's see how that one works. Hey man, as far as I'm concerned, you've already been dominant. All right, guys. Or not that anyone's watching. Talking to myself here. That'll cover it. I think it was a good draft, man. I think we did well. If I pull up my draft board here, I mean, there's obviously going to be players that are great that you just can't get, but like they're kind of off your radar. So Sammy Brown was one, but hey, we just got Rojas. I mean, shit. Let's look at that real quick. So yeah, let's do. Let's just go all. Let's all Mike linebackers and look for the first rookie. All right, so we're looking at Chisholm, Romaine, and you're in the 75 range. Trotter, Ben Roberts with the 72. Okay, that's the one guy I did not pick up. Will. So you got Sammy Brown at 83. Okay. And then our guy. So I mean there's guys but you just can't get them, So whatever. I ended up with a 77 overall inside backer that is not too far off from even a Sonny Styles right now after his 1 year. Um, I didn't see the strong safeties that I liked in his Hubbard, yeah, but too high of a pick when when the priority was first off you want to get Sellers. Seaton falls you in the first round tackle who you know you need a swing tackle and these pass protector tackles with size are going to be great for the future when you just freaking have a second year guy starting at right tackle right now and this our starting left tackle right now. What, are you going to keep paying him money? So, but anyway, what else? And then your priority besides that is you need a better inside backer than Trevin Wallace. He's not working out. So you want to basically stack up. So you take a guy who you think is going to be has the best chance to succeed and progress because he's ranked higher than the rest, and right now he's not. So if you trade out Rojas with Vilia Muasa, and then you're good. But and because you don't get a strong safety, you get one late in the draft that's kind of more of a practice squad guy, but with great potential and intangibles, and then you go ahead and pull the trigger on giving up next year's second round pick and to get a fourth round and Harold Perkins Jr. I think it's gonna work out, man. I think it's gonna be awesome. If not, whatever.